For centuries, Africa has been overshadowed by myths and misconceptions. Many believe Africa had no history before European colonization, no civilizations, and no intellectual traditions. But what if these beliefs are completely wrong? The truth is, Africa has a rich and complex history dating back thousands of years. Let's start with ancient Egypt, one of the world's earliest civilizations. By 3100 BC, Egypt emerged along the Nile, unified under Nama, also known as Menes. But Egypt was just the beginning. Further south, the Nubian kingdoms of Kush thrived for centuries, with Kama flourishing around 2500 BC, Napeta around 800 BC, and Meroe lasting until 350 CE. These kingdoms were not just neighbors to Egypt, they were powerful civilizations in their own right. Moving east, the kingdom of Aksum in present-day Ethiopia and Eritrea became a major power by the 1st century CE. Under King Ezana in the 4th century, Aksum adopted Christianity, becoming one of the earliest Christian states in the world. Meanwhile, in West Africa, the Mali Empire reached its height under Mansa Musa in the 14th century. His pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 is legendary, showcasing Mali's wealth and influence. Great Zimbabwe, a stone-built center in southeastern Africa, flourished from the 11th to 15th centuries. Despite colonial attempts to deny its African origins, archaeology confirms its local authorship. Africa was also central to global trade long before European colonization. The trans-Saharan trade linked West Africa to North Africa and the Mediterranean, moving gold, salt, and textiles. East Africa's Swahili city-states like Kilwa, Mombasa, and Zanzibar were key players in the Indian Ocean trade, connecting Africa to Arabia, Persia, India, and China. Intellectual traditions flourished too. Timbuktu in Mali became a major scholarly center by the 14th century, housing the University of Sanko and preserving thousands of manuscripts on law, astronomy, medicine, and more. The Ethiopian literary tradition includes Guizi texts and Christian manuscripts dating back centuries. Yet, Africa's history also includes darker chapters. The transatlantic slave trade, spanning the 16th to 19th centuries, forcibly transported an estimated 12.5 million Africans to the Americas, with 10.7 million surviving the journey. Colonization followed swiftly, formalized at the Berlin Conference from 1884 to 1885. By 1914, nearly 90% of Africa was under European control, with exceptions like Ethiopia and Liberia. But Africans resisted colonial rule fiercely. Leaders like Samori Touré, Menelik II, and Yasanto were fought to protect their lands and cultures. African women held significant power too. Queen Zinga of Nongo and Matamba resisted Portuguese expansion in the 17th century, while Queen Amina of Zozo expanded her kingdom in 16th century Nigeria. Africa's written traditions extend beyond oral history. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, Meroitic script, Guizi, Tifinagh, Ejomi, Nsibidi, and Bamum script all attest to Africa's rich written heritage. The Timbuktu manuscripts, preserved for generations, include legal contracts, genealogies, and scientific works. Today, debates over identity, heritage, and repatriation continue. Campaigns for the return of looted artifacts like the Benin bronzes highlight the ongoing struggle to reclaim African history. Education systems still grapple with Eurocentric textbooks, emphasizing the need for a more inclusive narrative. Africa's history is not just a tale of empires and trade, it's a story of resilience, innovation, and resistance. By uncovering the truth, we honor the continent's past and shape a more informed future.